This is Mr. Miller talking about 8th grade math. We're going to take a retest on the test that we took on the Friday before the break. It was 20 questions. I'm going to make 2 videos, 10 questions each. This one is about standard 8.EE.7, which is solving equations. We're going to talk about each question and why the answer is the answer. The first one says, 4 students each wrote an equation. Which 2 students wrote equations that have no solution? No solution means no matter what number you use to substitute for the letter, such as M here in the first one, no matter what number you use, it does not work. It's not true. Now, this first one says 3m equals 3m plus 5. Well, if you take if you take 3m out of both sides, if you subtract 3m from both sides, all you get is 5 on one side and 0 on the other. And 0 does not equal 5. So that does not make sense, which means there are no solutions for that one. 9r plus 4 equals 4 plus 9r. That's identical, which means there's an infinite number of solutions. 6 minus n equals negative n plus 2. That one would be another one with no solutions because you have negative n and negative n. If you remove the negative n and the negative n from both sides, you would have 6 equals 2, which makes no sense. No number for n would solve that or make it true. The other one is 8u minus 2 equals 2u plus 8. When you have different coefficients, different numbers in front of the letter, then you're going to have one solution. So this is not one of the ones that has no solution. So there's 2, this one for Beto and one for Mark. Those are the ones with no solution. Number 2. Which statement regarding the number of solutions for the linear equation shown is true? No solution, 1 solution, 2 solutions, or many solutions? 2 solutions is never really an option. So it's either no solution, 1 solution, or many. If we simplify this on this side, if we distribute the 1/4 to the x and the 13, we get 1/4 x plus 13 over 4. And this would be, on the other side, we have 1/4 x minus 13. So we have 1/4 x minus 13 and 1/4 x plus 13 over 4. So if you take away the 1/4 x from both sides, you end up with negative 13 equals 13 over 4, which makes no sense, which means there is no solution. Which statement correctly describes the solutions of the equation below? Negative 2 plus x minus 3 equals 2x plus 5 minus x. We just need to simplify this. So combining like terms, negative 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So I'll write that over here, negative 1 plus x equals 2x plus 5 minus x. 2x minus x is x. So x plus 5. Well, if you get rid of the x from both sides, you have negative 1 equals 5, which makes no sense. So there's no number that makes it true. The equation has no solution. 4. Which of the following equations has no solution? Well, 7x minus 3x minus 4 equals 4. Well, that would be 7x minus 3x is 4x, and if we add 4 to both sides, we get 4x equals 8. So x would have to equal 2, so x has one solution. And the same would be true here, except it would be a different solution, but it would still be one solution. If we simplify this, 3 distributed to the 2x minus 4 would be 6x minus 12 equals 6x minus 12. So C is identical from one side to the other, which means infinitely many solutions. D, if we simplify that, would be 6x minus 12 equals 6x plus 12. And so if we take 6x away from both sides, we get negative 12 equals positive 12, which makes no sense. So the one that has no solution is D. Which equation has an infinite number of solutions? 12 equals 3y. Well, y would have to be 4, so that's one solution. 4p minus 4 equals 4p plus 4. That would have no solutions. 2x plus 7 minus 2x equals 7. Well, if we take the negative 2x rather, and move it to the other side by adding 2x to both sides, we would have 2x plus 7 equals 2x plus 7. And that would be identical on both sides, which means an infinite number of solutions, so the answer is C. I'm kind of trying not to make this video too long, so I'm kind of talking quickly. Which equation is equivalent to negative 6 times y minus 3 in parentheses equals 2 times 3x plus 7 in parentheses? Well, if we simplify it by distributing negative 6y plus, that's negative 6 times negative 3, so that's plus 18 equals 2 times 3 is 6x, 2 times 7 is 14, so negative 6 plus 18 equals 6x plus 14. That matches up with D right there. Negative 6y plus 18 equals 6x plus 14. 7. A student will solve for the value of x in the equation 3/5 x plus 1/2 equals 4 over 7 in 2 steps. Which of the following describes the step that is most appropriate for the student to use first? Okay, this is not asking you to solve anything. It's asking you, what is the first step? Well, anytime you have a number times x plus another number equals another number, the first thing you're going to do is subtract whatever's being added. So we're going to subtract the 1/2 from both sides. After that, then you'll take care of the 3 over 5 and getting rid of that. But first, take care of the 1/2. And what value of x makes the equation true? 24 equals negative 3 times x minus 2 in parentheses plus 3. Well, let's simplify that. Negative 3x, negative 3 times negative 2 is 6 plus 3. So 24 equals 3x, negative 3x plus 6 plus 3, or negative 3x plus 9. So 24 equals negative 3x plus 9. Subtract 9 from both sides. 15 equals negative 3x. Divide by negative 3. X equals negative 5. So, and when it says what makes the equation true, it's just asking you to solve for x. Number 9. Negative 5x minus 3 plus 4x plus 1 equals negative 4. Combining like terms, negative 5x plus 4x is negative x. So that would be negative x. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. So that's negative x minus 2 equals negative 4. Add 2 to both sides. Negative x equals negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. That should be an x. So negative x equals negative 2. Switch the signs on both sides. X equals 2. What value of x makes the equation 3x plus 6 equals 15 true? 3x plus 6 equals 15. Subtract 6 from both sides. Whatever you do to one side, you have to do to the other to keep it balanced. So that would be 3x equals 15 minus 6 is 9. I'll write it over here. Divide by 3 on both sides. X equals 3. So I was moving pretty quickly because I didn't want to make the video too long. It's already 10 minutes, so I'm going to end it now. Email me if you have any questions.